Welcome, folks, to Lapsley Cardwell Gymnasium. I am Clint Goins, and alongside me here is Mr. Lanny Brannick. And Lanny, we've got a matchup night with a couple of pretty good teams, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. They're going to be two of the better teams we've seen this year. Probably the best team we've seen. Great Crossing.
And then Great Crossing's pretty good.
Western Hills was a very solid team, and what I read about Bourbon County, I talked to their coach Stephanie Sosby just a little bit before the game. She feels like she has a couple college players on the team, and they have a 6-5 record, so they've played some pretty decent teams, and I feel like they can compete.
I think one of those losses came to Anderson County, and that's one of the losses that Western Hills has experienced too, Anderson County. Yep. Although I think Bourbon lost 3-1, and Western Hills didn't win a set. They lost 3-0, I think.
Western Hills has only lost 4 games all year.
Well, Bourbon's only lost 5, so they're pretty even. Now this is not a district match. Or a region match either. They're not.
The Bourbon County's in the 10th region, the 40th district, and Western Hills is in the 11th region in the 41st district. So
yeah, one district off, but one region off also.
So they may play 2 out of 3, as far as I know.
Yeah, they since they're not all that close. I mean, Bourbon County, about a 45-minute drive, maybe 40-minute drive from here.
Yeah, it's not a bad drive at all.
No.
But these teams are not teams you think of when you think of a rivalry game or anything like that.
Right.
It's just they were able to get them scheduled.
But so usually when it's not district games and the teams are far or more than an hour away, they will only play the best 2 out of 3. However, since it's fall break for Western Hills and maybe fall break for Bourbon, I don't know if it is or not.
I don't know either.
But
it's fall break for Scott, where my kids go. So.
Yeah, I think it may be pretty much statewide. So if that's being the case, then they may play the best 3 out of 5. I'm not sure. Now I don't know who the Bourbon County players to look for are. Maybe you do, Lanny, but
McKenna Denny, number 8. Coach Sosby said she may be dealing with a little bit of a knee issue, might be facing some surgery at some point, but she is going to play. She leads the team in. She doesn't lead the team. She's 3rd on the team or 4th on the team in kills. She's not much of a blocker. Hannah Hammelback is who we look for blocking and hitting. She averages 1.45 kills. So reasonable hitting percentage too.
She may be like Nikki Schaus for Western Hills. I mean, she doesn't lead their team in any category except probably assists, since she's the setter.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say she's the best all-around player they have.
Right,
I mean,
exactly.
She's not the best hitter. They have better hitters. She may not be the best passer. They may have better passers. Lexi Taylor, the libero, is a pretty good passer.
Right.
But as far as a volleyball IQ, she's got it. So
Bourbon's best player is Abby DeBoard. She's just a sophomore, but Coach Sosby said she's been good forever.
She
really? Plays club ball. And
what number is she?
Abby DeBoard is number 12.
Number 12. She got her back to us right there.
And she expects Abby
to
sophomore. Maybe play Division I ball.
Just a sophomore. Gosh, I don't know if she's 6 feet, but she's up there.
Yeah, she's pretty tall. Probably 6 feet 6'1". So.
Alrighty, we are about to
lead off
get
here
underway.
With Lindsey Johnson, the left-hander. That wasn't the best look for Julianne Lush. Lush can pound the ball when she gets a good set.
Yes,
absolutely pounds the ball.
So can Dick. But nice block there by Bourbon County, and they lead 2-0.
Ooh, nice up. Libero goes.
Lexi Taylor. And now.
That was spiked down at the net by number 5, Hannah Hammelback.
3-0.
Johnson again, nice serve.
Shao setting Dick again. Took some off of that one.
A little confusion on who was going to set.
A little confusion there too in the back row of Western Hills.
Mackenzie Kincaid gets it down that time. Quick note on the server, Johnson. We'll get to that in just a moment. Anyway, Bourbon County off to a 5-point lead, and this is a runaway so far. No, sorry.
Oh, they got the point. Okay. We'll fix the 5-1 here in a minute. It should be. It's 4-1. Schaus, the first server. Wolverines. Oh, they say it hit the ground. So now it's 5-1.
Kincaid gets the.
Our ref tonight, Steve Spradlin is the up ref. Jeff Fawcett is the down ref. Western Hills coached by Scott Hudson in his first year as the head coach for the Wolverines. He's assisted the past 2 or 3 years. Dick with the dink. And another dink, but that one is out of bounds. Right? Now we have Fuentes back.
Good pass.
They go to Allie Dick again
Over the block.
and hits that corner.
Oh.
Awfully close.
The coffin corner connects.
And, you know, it is her dad that is the linesman over there. So it might be a little iffy.
We talked about that. There's an ace.
Yeah, I thought that last game, didn't we, that we did together because, you know, it's just the parents out here calling lines. And as one of those former parents, you know, you pay to get into the game and then you work.
Right.
And it's like, boy, what's wrong with this picture?
Fuentes.
But that's not true at the district level. At the district level, the refs are KHSAA, even the line judges.
They get Bourbon County for a net violation. Nope.
I think they got maybe Western Hills for a net violation. Fuentes comes out of the game.
That's
way too long.
Way long. From Riley Brown. Subs in for Bourbon County, Allie Hill. And
Allie Dick comes out. The two Alleys.
Yeah.
Nice pass, nice set, nice swing.
Gotta say, that's one of the better swings you'll see in this game. That ball was hit hard, and that's Abby DeBoard, as we talked about before.
Their best player.
Marley Brown in. She will serve.
Off the net a little bit. Nice block though there by, I think that was Singleton. She had an awesome block in the JV game.
Bump set. Nice pickup by the libero.
That's Lexi Taylor. Oh, Bourbon County just could not find it.
Julianne Lush there for the slam. Got it off the block. A 1-point game here, 7-6.
Parker.
Jump serve.
And that's in there. That ties it up, Lanning.
That was That wasn't even all that close. I think Bourbon County just didn't believe that it was going to be down and in where they were standing. Tie game.
In the last 15 years, high school volleyball has come such a long. I mean, I remember the first time I saw a high school volleyball player jump serve, and there was only one in this area that could do it. The double contact, yes. And that was about 15 years ago.
Yeah, they're going to get Carly Sebastian for the double hit there.
And and you had some girls in the varsity match still serving underhanded.
Yeah.
Now most of the girls have jump serves, and those that don't serve overhand. Nobody underhand serves.
No.
Even in JV. They were jump serving in the JV game. And I just found that incredible. That's out.
That one's out.
Tie game, back to 8. We want to welcome our new sponsor, Traditional Bank. They have offices in Paris and in Frankfurt, as well as Lexington and some other places, I suspect. But
rocket serve.
Yes.
Carly Sebastian just about knocked over the Western Hills player. And she starts way back behind the service line.
Yeah.
And she hit that one way beyond the service line.
That's why she stands way back there.
I guess so, right? 9-9.
All right, we got a sub in the game. This is Fuentes. And Taylor will come back and serve for the Wolverines.
Libero. Nothing too hard to handle there. It was a double hit, not called.
And we've got somebody's in the net for Western Hills.
There, yeah.
25, 20, 28, 23. I don't know who. It was either Lush or Schaus. I couldn't really tell who, but it gives Bourbon a 1-point lead here.
Allie Hill.
Overpass.
Didn't know what to do with it.
That was just out, they say.
So we have a tie game here early in the first set. You're watching high school volleyball on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Glad to have you along. Lanny Brannick alongside Clint Goins. Sarah DeBoard back in for the Lady Colonels. I guess alma mater is a high school term. Bourbon County is my alma mater, so to speak.
And Western Hills is mine.
Wow! Who knew that?
Who knew that? That's a nice swing there.
Was that Lush?
I believe it was. Well, no, it can't be. She served. I'm not sure who it was. I was bragging on my alma mater, and I lost my focus.
Well, you went to Murray State, didn't you?
I did go to Murray State, yes.
So we went from high school. We both went to high school in Kentucky. Then I went to Eastern Kentucky University, and you went to
Murray State, yes.
Basically Missouri.
Or Tennessee. It's
Yeah.
9 miles from Tennessee, which, well, I'll tell you later why that was important at that time.
Yeah, right? I can surmise. I know that part of the state was dry as a bone back in the 60s when you were there.
Yes, it was.
Not the 60s, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no. It was the 80s, barely.
Nice block. Johnson.
And we both played volleyball.
Out by a foot. Yeah, we both played volleyball in college. So Johnson's father is Jeff Johnson. And I've known Jeff. I'm 46. I've known Jeff about 42 of my years on this earth. So he owns a funeral home in Paris, Kentucky, which is a pretty good business for him. And Jeff and I go back a long way. Long, long way. Nice net play.
Nice putback there. I don't know who got that block, but
that was Hannah Hamelback. She's a senior. (14-11).
Another overpass. Too many overpasses for the Wolverines.
Johnson with the set, the back set. And that is going to be point Bourbon off the block.
Yes.
That's Abby DeBoard. Johnson's a better setter than that typically, but DeBoard got it down.
Free ball here for the Colonels of Bourbon County.
Nice net play. Johnson sends it over.
Do they call them the Lady Colonels? Is that
yeah,
what
they're the Lady Colonels.
No touch.
So
there was a touch.
Lady Colonels are playing a 6-2. What that means, folks, is their setter comes from the back row, so they always have 3 attackers on the front row.
Western Hills runs a 5-1, and their setter, the 1, is Nikki Schaus, who just served. So at the moment, she's coming from the back row, and we'll have 3 set attackers available to her, but that is just not always the case. Oh, good hustle.
That was real savvy volleyball right there.
It was.
Western Hills had just made a great hustle play to get the ball up.
And they weren't looking for that.
And they weren't ready. They weren't reset. That's really smart.
It's just the time to pull a play like that when they're least expecting it.
Yep. Just a pop ball over there.
Barker, hard swing, but
nice block.
Picked up by Lady Colonels, and a little confusion there.
Yep.
As a whose ball that might be.
That is the killer for a volleyball team, is when you don't know who's going to do what. Sebastian and Kincaid confused there.
Fuentes with the serve, good hard swing, but I think Barker had the block, but the defense was too far back.
This is the first time I've seen Johnson play, but that set was phenomenal.
Yeah.
She was at the 10-foot line, set it back over her head perfectly on a 2 to the outside, which is kind of a tough set.
Yeah, the setters are, I've heard, I think it's a good analogy. They compare them to the quarterback of the football team, you know.
Yep.
They may not score many touchdowns, but they're the ones that feed the players that do score the touchdowns.
Yep. DeBoard is back to serve now. Bourbon trailing by 1, 16-15. Deep serve, ate up the libero. This is going to be a free ball.
And it bounces in there. Again, Bourbon County not ready for that. I guess they expected it to go much deeper. Dick goes out of the game. Hall comes back in. I imagine she'll serve.
That came a little quicker, I think, than the Lady Colonels were expecting.
Another nice serve. I don't know. I mean, that's a different player that hit that, but maybe just had more top spin than I thought, or
it was Reese Michael who kind of didn't get that ball up. Another short one.
And that too is short into the net. So Hall coming in the game and scoring three straight points. Another short one. That was Singleton, I think, with the block. She sets up as a middle hitter and swings away. That's going to be long.
Couple feet long there. Lady Colonels trailing by 3 here in the first set. Glad you're watching along on the Bluegrass Sports Network. Appreciate everyone checking in. Leave us a comment.
Oh, that's another tricky play. Went over on 2. Schaus did.
Leave us a comment on our YouTube channel or hit like and subscribe and hit the bell if you want to get notifications when Bluegrass Sports Network is going to be on live. Oh, I guess everybody's doing it, huh?
After a while, it kind of loses its surprise.
Lush, that wasn't Lush's best swing there, but she got it down.
Some of my best kills came off miss hits, Lanny. Let me just say that.
Yeah. 21-16. Lady Colonels need to get going here if they want to try to get back in this. Beach dig.
Barker with a nice swing.
Nice up.
In the back row.
That was thrown. Free ball. Johnson swings.
Yeah, they don't call the throws as much as I would like, but I don't like being a ref either, so, you know.
And Sosby's going to take a timeout here.
And
we'll take a timeout, too.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout with them. You're watching the Bluegrass Sports Network.
So when you think about a banking relationship, you want someone who's going to be there with you in good times and particularly in bad times. And when we think about traditional bank, that's the kind of partnership and family member we're looking for. They have the same values we have, they care for their people, and they want you to do well. My name is Heedley Bell, and I am the managing partner of Mill Ridge Farm.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
While you're away,
we missed 1 point. Sorry about that, folks.
The Lady Colonels difficulty getting the ball back over the net, and that gives Western Hills a chance to close out this first set.
Nice deep serve, and that was an unfortunate mishandle. And now it's set point.
Olivia Barker gets a chance to serve it out here.
She has a sister that's a senior on the team, but unfortunately is wearing a leg brace.
Deep serve, and
Lexi Taylor with a pass, and wow!
Oh.
Singleton off the face of a Lady Colonel, and that closes that one down.
Mackenzie Kincaid took the brunt of that one.
Yeah, I've been hit in the face too, darling. I know how it feels.
Yeah.
All right, Western Hills takes set one. We're going to step aside for a little bit, and we'll be back in just a second here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Visit Lex by Default is community focused. We're here to stimulate the economy locally and keep our hospitality industry running. When we made the switch to traditional bank, it was so easy. We're treated like we are the biggest client that traditional has. They're our neighbors, they're in our community, they're with us side by side. I'm Patricia Knight, Vice President of Finance and Operations with Visit Lex, and we're a community partner of Traditional Bank.
We got, shoot.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Good shot, Katie.
All right, welcome back, folks. I see some Bourbon County fans in attendance here. In fact, I think we have more Bourbon County folks here tonight than we have Western Hills fans in the audience. Maybe that's because Western Hills has gotten accustomed that we come here often.
Yeah, right. Well, there's just not that many games on the schedule this year, and the Lady Colonels are a pretty good team. So
yeah, this is a good game. we knew it'd be a good game.
This isn't a difficult drive. It's come out of Paris and hit I-64 and basically 2 turns after that. So it's not a tough drive.
And I had a thought, Lanny, and then it totally went away.
So the Lady Wolverines, I believe, will have the serve this time?
I think that is correct, yes.
Nikki Schaus, the all-around player on the Lady Wolverines. Semi-jump serve. Johnson with the set.
Just out.
Just out.
Wow. That was
Sophomore
indeed close.
Sophomore to board, couldn't get that one down. Mackenzie Kincaid back for the Lady Colonels. Right to the libero. Oh, goodness. That was Allie Dick. Just the ball did something to her, I guess, because she slammed that. She went up with a fierce look on her face and put it down.
She's just a junior. They'll have her back next year.
Johnson runs out there to get it. The board pops it over.
Schaus to Dick. When they get in a groove, they are deadly. This is probably their best rotation.
Yep.
And Fuentes.
Difficulty, that's an ace.
Doing a good
Mackenzie
job.
Kincaid.
From the
Can't
service
return
strike.
that one. They need to suck up just in the middle a little bit and then be able to beach dig if the serves deep. That's an overpass.
Yes, and Singleton up for that.
Coach Sosby cannot let this set get away. And here we have substitutions.
Yep. You know it's bad when the sub comes in the
McKenna
while the other
Denny.
team is still serving.
Say again?
I said, you know it's bad when there's a substitution while the other team is still serving. Usually
Yeah.
it's when a possession transition happens. Oh, good pull there by Schaus. And
She kind
Western
of threw it up
Hills-
there, but Olivia Barker really got some steam on that.
Yeah. Western Hills takes the big lead. Of course, the last set, Bourbon was up 5-0, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bourbon County got off to a hot start and then
It was
just kind of
close,
faded.
and then it was close until about the 18-point mark, and then Bourbon just kind of faded. And
Nice
that's-
solo block there.
That's Singleton again with a block.
Don't see a lot of you don't see a ton of solo blocks.
No, you don't. And the Lady Colonel's having a hard time passing the ball right now, and
And Sosby's going to take her time out.
as
Yeah,
I
early
expected,
on.
yeah, that was going to be. You got to stop the bleeding. All
Yep.
right, so 8-1. We're going to step aside one more time here. Be back with more volleyball here on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and traditional bank is the 4th bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
We're back. You didn't miss anything except a ball going out of bounds.
Fuentes served. Bourbon set DeBoard, who got it over, and then the Lady Wolverines could not get it back over and in. So Bourbon County does stop the bleeding 8-2 here early in the second set. Rocket serve. Nice up, double block.
Free ball here for the Wolverines. They go to Dick, and she hammers it. And who's number 9 over there for
that's Johnson.
Johnson? She didn't really have time to think on that one.
No,
I mean, it was on her.
Nothing you can do about that. Get your hands up in front of your face and hope it doesn't hit it.
Protect the money maker. Don't let them hit you in the face.
Nice set from Johnson, even though it was a bump set.
Taylor, nice dig from the libero position.
Two
nice
ball
pass,
in the middle.
I should say.
Buttery smooth set there. No avail.
This is Lush. She goes long.
Lush didn't have her feet under her that time, and that's what happens when you do that. Substitutions, Marley Brown in. And Reese Michael in.
You know, Lenny, I told you that Western Hills, and you're aware, is my alma mater, but, I only went here 1 year, my senior year, which was its first year in existence. The previous 2 years were at Franklin County.
Rush was stymied there with a double block. They set the libero. She gets a lot of steam on it. Free ball almost. Beats dig. There's Rush again.
Rush goes angle, but it goes out.
Outside of Dick, I think Rush has the best swing on the Western Hills team, but she's.
I would agree, but she's not been able to keep him in today.
No, just on the struggle bus the last few hits.
Yeah, that one game, I don't remember. I think maybe the Franklin County game. She was really on fire, and this time somebody's in the net. Oh,
they're going to get the Lady Colonels in the net. I don't know who they called it on.
Well, I thought he said 30. I'm like,
there is no 30. I thought he said 40.
There's no 40 either, is there?
No.
For either team.
Good pass.
So I don't know. Maybe he was saying 03. Is there a 3?
Maybe that's what it is.
I don't see a 3 either. Taylor, nice pass. This is Lush. She hits through the block, but the Colonels.
Great hustle there.
Yes, able to keep it alive. And this time it's going to be Singleton swinging through the block.
She put a really good swing on that.
Yeah, she's played well today. I would say today she's the number 2 hitter for Western Hills, and she's very young. I think she may just be a sophomore.
Is that Singleton who you're talking?
Yeah, number 12. Uh-huh.
Yep. Little pop ball. Overpass. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't get Hill there for being outside the plane, but.
Well, let me tell you, I'm sitting right on the plane, and it was in the plane. She was good.
All right.
Well,
Lady Colonels with a little rally here.
Oh,
Johnson
yeah. And now Scott Hudson
gets that down.
calls
Western
timeout.
Hills takes a timeout. We'll take
All
a timeout real quick and come back. You're watching high school volleyball on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
So when you think about a banking relationship, you want someone who's going to be there with you in good times and particularly in bad times. And when we think about traditional bank, that's the kind of partnership and family member we're looking for. They have the same values we have, they care for their people, and they want you to do well. My name is Heedley Bell, and I am the managing partner of Mill Ridge Farm.
Carly Sebastian to serve for the Colonels.
Back row by Barker, and she hits it way long. Bourbon County fought themselves back into this game.
Yeah, they really did.
They were trailing by 6 at one point, I think, and now they have pulled to within 1. And off the thumb.
It's so hard when you throw a bad ball up to stop yourself from hitting it.
Yep.
It is
It
really hard.
Fuentes in the game. Back to serve for the Wolverines, Lexi Taylor, the libero.
Nice pass.
And
Johnson's in the net there.
Here.
Yep. So Johnson is swinging now instead of setting. And
so who is their setter when she's on the front row?
Lady Colonels are running a 5-1 right now. So
I see.
I'm sorry, 6-2.
Nice up there by Taylor. Lush was going to put that ball in, and Lady Colonels realized it, but they are unable to make a play on it.
Yep. Reese Michael held her hands up and said sorry to the coach.
Yeah. But it was going to be in, though, I think. I really do think.
Hard to tell. Nice serve.
When in doubt, play it.
And that's out by about 1.5 feet. So this is the Lady Colonels' downfall, and this is every high school volleyball team that we see's downfall. When you cannot pass, you cannot score.
That's true. That's true. It all starts with the pass. And it's not just high school. It's that way for, I play co-ed adult, and it's the same way. It's if you give another team enough free balls, they will score on you.
Yes. There was Lush in her rhythm right there.
Yes.
She got back behind the ball a little bit and could use her footwork to get up on the ball, and when she does that, she's tough.
Boy, that was a short serve there, and we've got another double contact. And
I got Marley Brown, the senior, for the double hit. She doesn't agree.
Well, as a former setter, and I might say a former poor setter, I feel for you, Marley, because there's a lot of times where I honestly did not know what I did wrong. Yep. I did not know what I did wrong.
Lexi Taylor is hot behind the service line. That's 4 in a row now.
And I'd ask the ref what I do wrong, and the answer always was, you hit it twice.
Backslide there.
That's a good looking set there. Blocked by Hills. Lexi Taylor, she's one of the few liberos that I have seen that is just, she is not afraid to attack that ball from the back.
No,
she hits it sharp.
They've set her twice this game on purpose.
Yeah, so that doesn't happen a whole lot. All right, we've got a timeout. The Wolverines on top 18-9 after the Lady Colonels cut it to 1. We'll be back here on set 2 in just a second on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Visit Lex by Default is community focused. We're here to stimulate the economy locally and keep our hospitality industry running. When we made the switch to traditional bank, it was so easy. We're treated like we are the biggest client that traditional has. They're our neighbors, they're in our community, they're with us side by side. I'm Patricia Knight, Vice President of Finance and Operations with Visit Lex, and we're a community partner of Traditional Bank.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax law and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Once again, my fault. We missed a score. Bourbon County able to.
At least it's not a touchdown. We missed one of those this year, too.
Yeah, that's. I think that may have been my fault, too, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't your fault. It was technical difficulties. Fuentes off the block there.
Yeah, that was a nice. She's got a nice swing. Western Hills is blessed with several nice hitters. I mean,
yep.
One
of the best is back to serve, Lush.
Yeah, you know, Dick and Lush are probably their two better ones, but Fuentes and Singleton, no slouches either. You know, I mean, there have been years they would have loved to have people like them.
They said Lush on the back row there. When she gets it down anyway, Western Hills is within 5 points of making this a short night for all of us.
Yeah, if it's a 2 out of 3 set.
Yeah, we don't know.
And we think that's what it's going to be, but we don't know that for a fact.
Johnson just, nope.
Dick swings hard.
I don't know why they're not setting her more other than
I don't know
using
either.
her as a decoy, because
yeah,
she goes up with malice for the ball and the opposing team.
And she's 6'1", so she can hit over
a
lot of the blocks.
She hits around and over any 2 block. We're going to set Johnson here. Pop back over.
Fuentes. And Fuentes with the block. And Schaus digs it up. And there's Taylor. But into the net.
She probably wants that one back.
She hit the ball hard, but.
Here's Johnson to serve for the Lady Colonels.
But they've got a long way to go to pull back into this one.
Yes, they do. Down 10.
Fuentes, I don't think that ever cleared, to be totally honest.
That never got over. Good swing, just wasn't up high enough. The left-hander. Good deep serve.
Is there a touch? No touch. Hits it over the block, but it's out of bounds.
It wasn't a bad swing, just a little long.
Need to get some more top spin on those. Good pass by Barker. And they go to Taylor in the back row. They were celebrating, not realizing
pancake, and then
2 pancakes and a. So you got to watch that. You got to watch that, girls. Speaking of which, I was embarrassed. On Monday Night Football last night, I was watching one of the games, ESPN game, and they do the come on, man sort of thing.
Yeah.
And they showed the UK player on Saturday thinking he had a touchdown, and he's flashing the deuce. And then he gets tackled 10 yards short of the goal line. Yeah. Like, oh, man, you can't be celebrating too early.
Come on, man.
You can't be celebrating. Come on, man.
Johnson has 4 consecutive service points, and the Lady Colonels are back within 5. There's Rush from the back row. Nice dig.
Flat-footed, but
Dick just sends it over. That was out of bounds.
Yeah, yep.
Free ball.
Well, now maybe we'll have a swing here.
Here's Dick.
That set was low. And that never cleared, but
Nope.
they say it. They say that she touched it, I guess. That's all that matters, I suppose.
Dick powered that through the double block.
I'm behind in my scoring by a point there.
22-16.
This is Schaus.
Modified jump serve. Johnson with the back set.
Yeah, that's what I call a jump floaty. That's outside the antenna. And they are 2 points away from winning this set number 2 and maybe this match. And Fuentes with the block. That's another one of those single blocks, Lenny, that you mentioned earlier. You don't often see the single block. And I think she may have gotten both of them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
She has both solo blocks.
Nice set there. Nice swing. And we have a net violation.
What they call them? They called the net.
Yeah, I think Fuentes maybe got it.
Yep. Well, this is set point for the Lady Wolverines.
Yeah. That pass
Hard serve.
Didn't go where they wanted it to. Good job by Barker to pick that one up. That was a well-placed ball by Bourbon, but they just couldn't get it down. That was in the net, and that is going to be it for that match. So it may be a 3-set match.
Yeah, this is going to be 3 out of 5 because otherwise they'd be at the net waving goodbye.
Wave goodbye. So, hey, we got more volleyball action, folks. Hang with us. We'll be back here in just a second on the Bluegrass Sports Network.
Visit Lax by Default is community focused. We're here to stimulate the economy locally and keep our hospitality industry running. When we made the switch to traditional bank, it was so easy. We're treated like we are the biggest client that traditional has. They're our neighbors, they're in our community, they're with us side by side. I'm Patricia Knight, Vice President of Finance and Operations with Visit Lax, and we're a community partner of Traditional Bank.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
What you got up here?
There's some Bourbon County fans, I think. At least they have on maroon shirts. And
a lot of Bourbon County fans here tonight.
Yes, Bourbon County well represented. Western Hills fans there, but once you get past the midpoint over on this right side, it appears to be all Bourbon County.
Yep.
So they come out and support their team. That's nice to see.
There's the aforementioned Mr. Johnson there in the blue shirt. Saw some folks here earlier for the JV game. They came out of Paris for the trip. I'd like to thank Katie Atkins for being our photographer tonight.
Yes.
Keeps us from having to do multiple jobs at once. I got the easiest job.
That's right. You just talking.
Clint's the director.
I got to punch buttons over
Katie's
here.
the shooter, and I just sit here and talk.
I'm not doing a very good job of that, I will say. But hey.
Now for basketball, I usually do the punching, but as we call in the business, the punching, which means you push the buttons to make the things you see on the screen happen.
Yeah.
This is our traditional halftime. Clint, if you were to tell Bourbon County one thing right now, what would you tell them?
Make better passes.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
I mean, if there was
pretty easy.
If I could keep my best 3 or 4 passers back on the back row, even if I had to sacrifice a little hitting right now, I think I would.
Well, the thing is, I mean, you know, the coach has identified a girl that's just a sophomore that she thinks will be a D1 player. I would feed her until Western Hills shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that's what I would do.
Well, she's a sophomore, so there are 7 seniors literally in front of her. So here we go, third set. Allie Dick dug up.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
McKenna Denny there dug up the ball and then blocked anybody from passing it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I would tell them, look, if something like that happens, you've hit it. Run away from the area. You know.
Really nice net play there. I believe that was Hamelback. I didn't see. Yeah, it's Hamelback.
Tie ball game here.
Rocket
nice
serve.
Taylor tracks it down and Schaus sends it over. So
Johnson with a nice set. Bourbon just doesn't have the quality of hitters that some of the other teams we've seen.
Yeah, that never cleared, I don't believe. And this year, Western Hills is blessed with a few. Singleton comes in for Taylor, and Fuentes goes back to serve.
Overpass.
That's a good
Dug
job.
Out. Nice
good
job.
But to pull that one out of there. And I don't think that one ever cleared either.
Was that a block or was
no,
that never
did not
cleared?
clear.
Yeah, okay.
Did not clear.
I didn't think so. So DeBoard goes out. Allie Hill comes in. Hamelback back to serve.
That may have been going long, but if you're unsure, hit it. Nice set there. Confusion
right on
again.
The line, yeah.
Confusion again. Taylor has got to realize that the setter is beside her. And you really don't want the setter to take the first ball if you can help it. So Taylor needs to step up and take that one.
Hamelback.
So that Schaus can then set. Dick on the weak side. We don't see that often. It's going to be a free ball here for the Wolverines. And that was a nice little fake there going in the middle.
She had to make a real adjustment there to get that ball down, and she comes out of the game.
I think it's Allie Hall in.
3-3 early on here in the third set. Western Hills Lady Wolverines leading 2-0. Appreciate you watching volleyball on Bluegrass Sports Network. Hit like and subscribe on the YouTube channel. That way you know when we're going to be live.
Yeah.
And here's the passing issue. I want to see if this rotation is the one that troubles the Colonels or the Lady Colonels so much.
Yeah, maybe so.
They seem to be serving Reese Michael pretty consistently. This time they go to the board. Rush just hits them where they're not, flips it to the back part, and gets the kill, 5-3.
Smarter, not harder. Gets the job done sometimes, you know.
So the Lady Colonels struggle to pass the ball again. There's a decent pass.
But
Johnson was rushing to get to the ball, Sets it low for DeBoard and into the net.
Yeah. The Wolverines they've gotten where they expect the number 2 hit now.
DeBoard gets that one for the Lady Colonels. Substitutions. Marley Brown comes in. She's their setter. That will come to the front row to set.
Nice pass. Good dig. And
nice
that was
hit.
Touched, apparently. That was Singleton.
Singleton can put a good swing on the ball anytime she wants to, without a doubt.
Yes, she can. They'll have her for at least another year, I believe. That went into the net.
Barker into the net. 7-5, Western Hills here in the third set, leading 2-0.
You know, you kind of sometimes I think you can look at some of the girls and say these are the ones that just live, eat, and sleep this stuff. I know Schaus is one of those people because I've known Nikki for a long time and seen her play with her dad. But I got a feeling Barker is the same way for Western Hills.
Mm-hmm.
That's where her focus is she spends all of her time on volleyball, all of her spare time trying to get better in volleyball. She actually probably looks forward to going to practice. Now, I don't know this. It just appears that way to me by the way she plays.
They're going to get the Lady Colonels for a net violation.
That was well after the play.
If I'm going to practice any sport, give me a volleyball practice.
Oh, yeah.
Any of them.
I always enjoyed it.
Softball practice is pretty fun, too, though.
You know, I like that, too, except I played on a men's team once. We had a coach, and I played in the outfield, and he worked us. I mean, he could hit the ball. He was older, but he would give us pop flies in the outfield, right?
Yeah.
Well, he could hit the ball anywhere he wanted to hit it. And he'd hit one over your head, and just as soon as you run back and go get it, guess what he's doing? He's hitting one short. So you got to get on your horse to get to it. And then as soon as you throw it back in, he hits another one over your head. I'm like, man, you're killing me, dude.
That's a good coach, man. What are you talking about? Hamill back in. Allie Hill to serve.
I wasn't a spring chicken then either, really. For softball, I was 31, I guess.
Double block, nice.
I remember it.
Taylor's a little genius back there, isn't she?
Yeah.
She can attack from the back row. She sees the ball from the back row.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think she sees the court well.
She does. She sees the court really well.
I have played against some guys that I would go up to block, and I would see them during their jump take their eyes off the ball and just scan the floor and say, this is where I'm hitting it, right over here, you know.
Yep.
I'm like, how do you do that? You know, I would miss the ball completely if I did that.
The board in for the Lady Colonels. Sophomore number 12. Deep serve, and that's out.
Good look by Lexi Taylor.
11-8. Lady Colonels need to get going, or it's going to be a short night for them.
It's still early in this match, so nice set there.
That's the best swing we've seen all night from DeBoard. Dick answers, but
she took a lot off that ball.
It was almost a double hit on the beach dig.
Another free ball coming.
Rush.
That's a very effective when they set the ball to Dick, and Fuentes is close enough that she can jump too.
Yep.
So it confuses the blockers. You really don't know who's going to wind up hitting it. So you can't double block Dick then.
If I'm going to block one of those, I'm going to double block Dick every time.
Yeah. Wow.
There's your evidence right there.
Yeah.
Allie Dick has dominated this game tonight, Clint. She's just been an unstoppable force, and they have continued to feed her over and over.
Yeah. And like I say, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Nice hit by Bourbon County. I'm not sure who that was.
That was a hot mess of a play, but
that was a nice hit.
They got the point.
You know, making chicken salad out of chicken something else, but still.
That's what it was.
That was, you know, still good. I'll applaud you for it.
Great contortion in the air to get it down. I love this serve right here. Hope Heffley is not afraid to gun it.
And Taylor from the back row doesn't get it over.
The one thing I will say about folks that throw it up with one hand, I don't understand them. The ball is way bigger than your hand, and if you use two hands, you know where it's going most of the time.
You have more control, yeah. I can't do that either.
But Heffley just throws it up there and slams it.
I guess it's just, there's Dick again in the middle this time. And
but when you can pass, you can really make some hay off of even a good serve. And Dick did right there from the middle. She hit out of the middle that time.
Yeah.
Fuentes.
Nice serve. Ace. They have set it down in front of Bourbon County quite a few times this match. And so far, Lady Colonels just haven't made the adjustment.
Now she goes deep that time.
I don't know if they work on that in practice or what. I know in doubles, you know, serving short is good because the person you serve to is usually the one that will hit.
Yeah.
So they got to go forward to take the short serve and then back up to get ready for their approach.
Yep.
So you wear them out that way.
Johnson just sends it over. Nice up.
Yeah. But again, just a free ball is all they get out of it.
And they're going to get it back, though.
Barker got in the way of her setter. I don't think she realized it.
Lady Colonels trailing 16-11 substitution.
They're hanging on. They're hanging on, but they've got to make a
significant inroads.
They're going to have a spurt here, yeah.
Hill and Michael in. Michael back to serve. She throws it up one-handed.
Dick again, she swings away on that one. I don't know who number 18 is, but she does a good job. And you know, I would say she's probably their tallest blocker, and therefore the only one that can really get up there with Dick got bailed out there. The block actually kind of helped her.
The board sends it over.
Wow. You know, I always hated that whenever I dug somebody and the dig was basically a better set than what they got when they hit it at me. Like, oh,
you just cover your face at that point.
Yeah.
When Allie Dick hits the ball, you better cover your face.
Yeah.
Short serve.
They've burnt Bourbon County on that several times.
Yep. I don't know if it's a lack of focus or if it's a lack of footwork or if they're afraid of the deep serve and they don't do beach dig very well.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
Well, there's some evidence right there. Hill sends it over.
This is Lush. She can swing it hard, but not quite as tall as
the board
Dick is.
And Hill on the double block there.
Yeah, they shut that down.
Let's see if they can get a little momentum out of it.
But they still got to They still got to do more than trade points with Western Hills.
Senior Brown back to serve.
Not a very good pass there.
Bumps at the hill.
They go to Singleton in the middle.
Beach dig up, and it's over. Wow.
Singleton wanted it to go down, but doesn't fall for her. She'd been better off hitting it into the far corner.
I think Singleton's eyes got big on that one.
Nice pass to Schaus. She goes to Barker into the net.
Never cleared, yep. Yeah, when that ball came over to Singleton, she thought she had a big old slice of pie up there.
Yeah, and a whole lot of players were scooted up toward the front, you know.
Yep.
That was a nice swing by Taylor.
Taylor gets some smoke on that ball sometimes.
Another solo block, and this one by Singleton.
Nice block. Here's Carter.
Yeah, that was a good call. And now time is running short.
Yep. Pardon me, Barker back to serve. They just need 5. Hill. It was either going to be right on the line or out, but they dug it up anyway.
I think Taylor realized after the fact that she needed to move her feet just one more half step, and she'd have been there. But she wound up leaning for it, and that pass by Hall is off the mark.
That went into the scorer's table.
This might be the rally that the Lady Colonels need right here. Trailing by 4.
Denny is one of Coach Susby's better players.
They get another 2 or 3 here.
Might make it interesting.
Back into this ballgame. They set Taylor in the back row, and she gets the lucky roll. The lucky roll.
Taylor doesn't need luck here. She is a good player back there, a really good player. She has at least 3 or 4 kills tonight. Yeah. You don't see that from the libero very often.
No, you don't. And she passes it pretty well.
Nice job by Johnson just to get it over. Lush is long.
Lush likes to play with that angle. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. She hasn't been successful with it tonight. She's been better off just.
No. She has good feet. She just hasn't been on tonight.
Yeah, she just tried to cut that angle a little bit too hard tonight. Good pass to the setter and Lush this time
into the net.
Into the net.
Wasn't the best set either, but you got to adjust and at least give the ball a chance to get over. Lady Colonels within 3 with a little momentum here.
Oh, that's going to be tight. All right.
Well, that was out. Lush gets it down.
She gets the kill that time, and she did not take such a hard of an angle.
Dick is back in.
And the Wolverines within 3 here.
This is probably their best front line. Johnson is long.
Taylor lets that one go by.
I'm surprised Coach Sosby has not taken a timeout here. 2 points away.
Yeah, I don't think she's taken one the entire set, has she?
She has not. Neither team has. Nice job there.
Nice dump.
Hannah Hamelback gets it down through the block. Lady Colonel's got to go here. The board back in. Lindsey Johnson, the senior. Just gets it over. It's free ball from Dick. If you don't block Allie Dick, you're going to eat a lot of balls.
There's two defenders there, and no, I'm not hitting it. I'm not hitting it. All right, match point here as Nikki Schaus, a senior for the Wolverines, serves it up. Dick with the block, and that's going to be it. Or maybe Fuentes with the block. I couldn't really tell. One or the other. Well, the Wolverines come back, and they...
No comeback tonight, Clint.
I just mean for the first. They lost the first 5 points of the set. Yeah. The first set, I guess. But yeah, after that they pretty much led all the way, didn't they? I mean, so they get the win over the Lady Colonels of Bourbon County.
Let's take a break and
we'll come back and we'll
talk about our schedule for the rest of this week.
We'll wrap this thing up.
I'm Dr. Jenny Millen. I'm owner and chiropractor at Triple Crown Chiropractic and Wellness. I started this practice in 2010, and traditional bank is the fourth bank I've tried. After switching, I feel like I'm home. I'm from a small town, and that hometown feel of knowing that they care about where you are now and where you are going in the future, that is a win-win for me.
Running a business takes a lot of focus and dedication. Keeping up with the ever-changing tax laws and keeping up with all the numbers behind your business, while necessary, can cause distraction and even a little anxiety. That's where Charles T. Mitchell, certified public accountants, come in. They've been helping local businesses run smoothly since 1964. They've got the experience and quality you deserve, and they'll put your mind at ease. Taxes, accounting, and assurance services for your business. Charles T. Mitchell, CTMCPA.com.
Apropos that they're playing the late Eddie Van Halen's song, Standing on Top of the World.
Eddie Van Halen passed away today at the age of 65.
That seems young.
I feel old. Yeah.
Seems young.
And a guitar genius.
He was.
Western Hills gets the job done at home. Just letting you know about the Bluegrass Sports Network. What do we have coming up, Lanny?
On Thursday, October 8th, soccer, Franklin County at Western Hills. That'll be at 7 p.m. And also on Thursday, Great Crossing at Frankfort High at 7:30 p.m. On Friday, October 9th, we have football back at Anderson County. These same Bourbon County Colonels, the football team, will be coming to take on the Bearcats. Bearcats have had a rough go of it this year a little bit.
Yeah, we did their game this past Friday night, and they were only able to address 21 players, and they scored twice, but they were not able to keep Collins off the scoreboard. They got like 52 2 points or something.
So we'll get our website up there. That's what I'm trying to direct.
I'm trying. Well, that's okay. I'm trying to find it.
And
let's see here.
It's www.kybsn.com. kybsn.com if you want to find our schedule.
Yes.
On Friday also we'll have Western Hills at Henry County. That will be from Henry County High School at 7:30. So it's doubleheader on Thursday with soccer.
Doubleheader on Friday.
On Friday with football.
Yes.
I'd like to thank our new sponsor, Traditional Bank. Very glad to have you, with offices in Paris and Frankfort and
Lexington.
And points in between.
Yes. So
super happy to have you on board. And
of course, Charles T. Mitchell, who's been with us since the beginning of the season. We appreciate them. And Lanny, I don't know if you've got anything else to say or you want to share.
No, just quickly about this game. Bourbon County did travel to come here. This is Lady Wolverines' home floor. They've been a tough team all year, and they look tough tonight. And I think that they will have a chance in the district to make some noise.
Yeah, I think so too. But Great Crossing is, very impressive. But if they can, the other two teams in the district, Franklin County, Frankfort High, they beat them both. And so if they can get the district runner-up, they'll still get some into the region. Yeah. And maybe there they can get some, and make a difference in the region. Lexington has some teams, though, that are very, very good.
Absolutely.
So it's going to be extremely difficult for Western Hills and Great Crossing, quite frankly, I think, to win the region. But they still will, make some teams take notice. And also, we're not done yet, folks. We still got another week and a half of volleyball, then districts. So a team still has time to work on things and gel and what have you. So,
but the time is now. The time is now.
Yeah, it's
Absolutely.
you're not practicing fundamentals anymore. Let's hope.
It's time to gel and get your rotations down and get ready for postseason. And we're so glad to be able to bring these games. Just a couple of tickets per player, and
that's all they allow here.
Crowds are light, and if you can't come in person, we're glad to be showing you the game. So we'll wrap it up. We'll see you on Thursday for doubleheader boys soccer, and Friday doubleheader for football at Henry County and at Anderson County.
Yes.
And we'll see if the Bearcats can get on track and maybe get their season resurrected a little bit.
That's right. So looking for their first win.
Yep.
Okay, thank you for joining us. Say goodbye, Lanny.
Goodbye, Lanny.
I knew he was going to do that.
Good night, folks.